All right, let's talk about something that drives a lot of online sellers absolutely crazy. You've probably wondered how you can automate your store on a place like eBay or Amazon when they don't give you that official API access. It's a huge pain, right? Well, today we're going to dive into a really smart workaround for that exact problem. Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? If the official front door is locked, how in the world are you supposed to get your automation software to talk to your store? How is it supposed to manage your listings and keep your prices and stock updated 24/7? Well, the answer is something called a no API connection. And honestly, the easiest way to picture it is to think of it like having your own little digital assistant. A robot, really, whose one and only job is to manage your store. It's a system designed from the ground up to work when there's no other way in. So, how does this thing actually work? Is it some kind of secret backdoor? Nope, not at all. It's way cleverer than that. The system literally just mimics what you would do. It opens up a browser, logs into your account, and just clicks around exactly like a real person would, all automated through a simple Chrome extension. And this system, it handles the big three, the most important tasks you have. It can publish new items for you by automatically filling out all those boring listing forms. It's constantly checking your suppliers to keep your prices and stock levels perfectly updated, and it can even go in and read or edit your existing listings if you need to make changes. Basically, it's doing all the heavy lifting, so you don't have to. Okay, so when it comes to setting this up, you've basically got two choices, two main paths you can go down. Option one, you can run this little digital assistant right there on your own computer using your own browser. Or option two, you can use a dedicated cloud server. And trust me, this choice, it makes all the difference. Because that first option comes with some pretty serious drawbacks. And that leads us right into the big problem here. Running this whole thing from your own computer, it sounds easy, right? It sounds simple. But the reality is it comes with some super strict and honestly really fragile requirements. First off, your computer has to be on, and I mean on, all the time. The second it goes to sleep or you shut it down for the night, poof, the connection's broken, your store is completely unmonitored, and it's not just the computer being on. Oh no. That specific Chrome browser window, the one with the extension actually running, it has to stay open. The moment you accidentally close that tab, everything just stops, dead in its tracks. On top of that, you have to stay logged into your marketplace account, your eBay, your Amazon, whatever it is, right there in that same browser window. And last but not least, you also have to stay logged in to your Hustle Got Real account. It's like a chain, right, with 4 different links. If even one of those links breaks, the whole system just fails. And you would be absolutely shocked at how many simple, everyday things can break that chain. Your login session just times out. You change your password. You clear your browser cookies. Or maybe the marketplace throws a random security check at you. Any one of those things, and boom, the connection is severed. It is an incredibly fragile way to run your business. So, this is where the real solution comes into play, the professional-grade option. To fix all these headaches, all this fragility, and the need to constantly babysit your connection, there's the No API server. And this is the game changer. Instead of trying to juggle all that on your home computer, you get a dedicated, super powerful browser that just lives in the cloud, running 24/7. It's always on, it's always connected, and its one and only purpose in life is to manage your store perfectly. I mean, the benefits here are just huge. You can finally turn your computer off, go on vacation. The automation runs way faster, and it's so much more stable. The server, it automatically handles all those annoying relogins and session resets. You don't have to lift a finger. Seriously, for anyone who's actually serious about selling, especially if you're doing any kind of volume, this is really the only reliable way to go. And that right there really explains why this is so important. It's not a coincidence that most of the really successful dropshippers using this system, they all upgrade to the server. They've realized that reliability and peace of mind are way more valuable than the constant hassle of trying to manage that shaky local connection. Okay, so whether you decide to go with your own PC or you spring for the server, you still have to make that first connection happen. But here's the good news. It's incredibly simple to do. Let's just walk through the steps real quick. All right, step 1, you're just going to open the HGR Chrome extension in your browser. Pretty straightforward. You'll see your store listed there, and right next to it, there's this little key icon. That's your target. That's what you're going to click. Once you click that key, a little pop-up window will appear, and all you have to do is type in your marketplace password and click Save. That's it. This is what lets the extension securely make that connection for you. And boom, just like that, you are done. You even get instant proof that it worked. That little key icon will turn gold, and if you look over at your main dashboard, you'll see that beautiful, reassuring, green, connected status. It's really that simple. So at the end of the day, it really all boils down to one crucial choice. Now that you know just how delicate that local connection can be, you've got to ask yourself, is my time better spent babysitting a browser window, or is it better spent actually growing my business? The question isn't really about the technology. It's about where you want to focus your energy to really scale your store.